Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup in the NFC East between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Now you look at the Redskins come to this game. Let's start with that offense. McNabb's struggles have shown in the passing game, but when they can catch the football, they prove to be deadly on offense because of the return of Ryan Terrain. That's going to be huge this week. He had a big game in the first half of last week's matchup against Tampa Bay. But coming into this Dallas game, you have to run at that pressure. The Dallas Cowboys bring a lot of pressure with their front seven. You have to make sure you neutralize that pressure by running downhill at it. The way you do that, utilize a lot of different double tight end sets, guys. That widens out that pressure. Not only does that, it also puts the guys at a disadvantage because you now have these tight end targets that can catch football out of the backfield or make plays down the seam, and that's going to help out that defense. That's going to back up that pressure and force these guys to play more coverage as opposed to just teeing off on McNabb, and that's going to allow you the ability to run the football. Now what's important is the interior offensive line play of the Washington Redskins. If you guys can manhandle the Cowboys up front, then that's going to be a key to your victory, because Ryan Terrain is going to have a field day running the football if you guys could win at the point of attack on the offensive line. Now defensively, the Redskins have to look at the fact that when you're playing the Dallas Cowboys, you have to make sure you disrupt the passing lanes of John Kitna. He's a guy that's mobile. He's a guy that can see down the field. He can see the whole field, but you have to disrupt those passing lanes, and you might want to get your hands up at the line of scrimmage because he's going to throw a lot of passes that can be batted at the line. You have to make sure you get in his clear vision, cut off those windows, and force him to hold that football a half a second long, and that's how you get a rack pull in the backfield. Now for the Cowboys coming in, Dallas's offense is very explosive. We know when they decide to run the ball, they can do so with effectiveness with Felix Jones. We know they're one of the best screen teams in the NFL when getting these backs out of the backfield. But what's important is the fact that they have to make sure they maximize their possessions. They can't go 3 and out. They did a good job of doing that in spurts against the Philadelphia Eagles, but you have to maximize your possessions against a team like Washington coming in. They're aggressive on defense, and you want to keep that offense of the Redskins off the field. So shorten the game by lengthening your drives and moving the football slow and methodical down the field. That keeps your defense, your aggressive style defense, fresh to get after the quarterback and be on at all points in the game. Now you look at your defense coming in. The Cowboys defense is one that's unique. Yes, they give up big plays in the passing game. Good thing they don't have to worry about this week is that McNabb probably won't have the time to throw the football deep down the field like a Michael Vick can or Eli Manning can with those targets. But one thing that's important, you have to make sure you guys get your hands up and get after McNabb, guys. Use your hands. Don't allow these Redskins offensive linemen to meet you, to get their hands inside your pads. You have to be sexy with it. You got to get the hands down, get the slaps down, get these guys get in the backfield, and that way you'll be able to get pressure on McNabb. And you have to make sure you show up the run defense. You guys can't allow yourself to get gashed in the run game by Ryan Terrain. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day. You're going to give Washington balance. You guys have to make sure your linebackers have to fill in your gaps when the D-line gives you an opportunity to come in and stop the run. That's what killed you against the Eagles. That's what kills you against teams that bust long runs. Your linebackers and safeties have to fill in the hole and make the play. I'm going with Dallas in this matchup. I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to come in, play real well, play sound on offense. They're a little bit more explosive on offense right now than the Redskins are. One thing that the Redskins have going for them is their defense. So defense will keep them in it, but playing at home, the Cowboys will be able to move the football down the field and get enough points to come away with the victory. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.